Hi, my name is Minh Tran. Welcome to my presentation. Today I'm going to be talking about how information today is woven into our daily lives. Before I begin, I'm going to speak a little bit about Pew Internet website. Pew Internet website is basically an online think tank, a fact tank that's based in Washington, D.C. Its mission is to provide high-quality objective data for leaders, policymakers, kids, pretty much anybody that's interested in data. The data is mostly taken from U.S. adults and teens on landlines and cell phones. Now let's begin. A long time ago, I found this funny looking box inside my dad's garage. I was always curious to what this funny looking thing was, and apparently my dad bought one of the oldest computer ever was made. It's a Commodore built in 1985. When I was growing up, I was using this computer throughout my elementary school. It's a Macintosh built in 1995. I learned about computers a lot when I was young, but I really never knew that it could really change the world. Many times, computers were not widely used in homes, so we had to go to school to use the computer. These days, a lot of computers are massively built, like the Dell, which created more of a versatile, have a small screen, small tower. Even Macs. When Apple came out, Macs made towers obsolete with their big screen and vastly visual effects. Computers then changed even more. Some even looks like Alienwares. Not just computers, even cell phones back then were big and large. But as technology grew, they keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They didn't just get smaller, they even got smarter. Take for example the iPhone. 46% of adults in the US now use smartphones, and a lot of them use iPhones, Androids, devices, OS devices, even Windows. But all that is for what? Computers and mobile brings us together and make the world a smaller place to live. And all that is done through the internet. This could not be possible without the internet. Back then, in 2000, the internet usage was about 46% of adults only use internet. 5% had home broadband connections in their home. 53% own a cell phone. Today, in 2012, internet usage skyrocketed. 82% of adults use the internet. 2/3 have broadband at homes, and 88% own a cell phone. Even more, people wanted a combination of both mobile and versatile while still having the same capacity as a computer. What they came up with was a tablet, a mobile device that's fundamentally changed the relationship between information, time, and space. Information is now portable, participatory, and personal. Take for example the iPad. 14% of the people now use a lot of tablets. The very nature of the information has changed. Information back then was scarce, expensive, shaped and controlled by elites. Designed only one way and mass consumption, it was very slow moving, external to the world. But now information is all around us. It's cheap, it's free, it's shaped and controlled consumer network, designed for sharing, participating, and feedback. It's very immediate and embedded in our world. Social networking. Mobile really brought us to move information with us, make information accessible anytime, anywhere, puts information in our fingertips, and magnifies the demands for timely information. They also make information location sensitive. You can also track yourself with GPS. And what's more, social networks surround us with information through our many connections, bring us information from multiple varied sources, provide instant feedback, meaning, and content, allow us to shape and create information ourselves and amplify other messages. So that's why we can think of information as mobile is the needle, social networks are the threads. They really wove their product, their technology into our lives. Let's take it a little further. Mobile is the needle that weaves information throughout the world. A percentage of US adults, cell phone owners, use their phones to look up information search engines, get weather updates, emails, find local restaurants, use social networking sites, product review, shopping, photo, video, bank online, health, medical information, and even check into locations that people connect with friends and others. So here's a question. What word would you describe your cell phone? Is it excellent, good, bad, emergency, expensive, satisfied, handy, okay, convenient, lovely, frustrating, like, reliable? Well, for me, my iPhone is pretty much a part of me. I pretty much adore the iPhone, but again, it does have its issues, but does have a lot of its good side. I believe my phone is like an arm, a limb, a leg, or an eye. It's a part of me that I can't forget. Every time I misplace my iPhone, I always remember a couple minutes later, I must have lost a limb because I feel something that I'm missing on my body. I use it as a camera, which is like an eye, which takes a picture of a memory. But when I really think about it, it's really like a ball and chain, because we wrap ourselves in this technology where we depend on it all the time. If we're without it, then what are we? So the technology becomes us, or we become the technology. Here's an example. A lot of the pictures that I took came from my cell phones. Memories that have taken, captured digitally, and memorized. Probably 50 years or maybe 80 years from now, I probably won't remember too much of what I did back in the past. But with technology, I can preserve all that information, I can preserve all that memory, and I can still look back on time. I can't really imagine where technology will lead, but I am sure it's going to be very, very interesting. So, in the end, information is no longer external to our world, but woven into its very fabric. Thank you.